Ba, 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 da, da, ba. All aboard! Woohoo! A railway in the middle. Good friends, it's us. Get your tickets. Get your tickets here. Tickets, tickets. Get your tickets here. It's a bright and shiny day. There's a bit of snow on the rails. You think your trains can handle it, sir? Dreamside Railway can handle any type of terrain, no matter wind, snow, sleet, or hail. Unlike that magic railroad down there, she thinks that she can run a railway with only a single rail, and all of her trains are backed up. We build our railway to future-proof future expansions. But that company over there in the middle, in the Midwest, we're expanding, we're going east. Oddly different from other competitions of going westbound to our glory. We are going eastbound to the center to grab more rails, to grab more stations, to make sure more passengers can be obtained. And so that our money keeps rolling in, and to the point of better trains, better everything, and for key preferences. You'll be able to keep your engines from breaking down. Is the ad over yet? I don't know. It looks like they're over. Let's go see it. Well, I think the ads are over on the Twitch and YouTube side, so I think it's only fair we start the train. Let's go to the stream mode. Wait, hold on a second. I have to change some things after we get switched there. Hold on a second. There's something we have to change. We must take out the city name and in favor of a railway, Dreamside Railway logo. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to Railway Empire 1 Full USA 100-Year Map Edition. And I had a notification, but I must not enter it. Anyway, anyway, folks, that being said, last time, well, let's get our pause this for a second here, so we can see what happened. Last time, we expanded our railway to basically try to mimic a ghost line here between the farm to the warehouse to Winnemucca, so the meat could be produced en masse. We also basically try to get Tucson to be a little bit more better for us rather than the Magic Railway, as she tried to take over Winnemucca for us, but we came back in fighting force, and then we started preparing to get across the Rocky Mountains into the Midlands, to the Midwest, where planes are stored and the goods are abundant. And we got ourselves into Miles City and Casper, and we got ourselves in railway aesthetic, which now allow us to basically to grab multiple different goods and services out of one stop here. And we're able to get ourselves into Casper as a local line. And so, that being said, our tasks are still on the point that we still need to get 4,375 freight cars.
It is time to make my money work for me a little.
You're paying a lot more money for that one, that's for sure, buddy. We got some more. We got some transport more freight cars. We need to get. We're almost up to 48 engines at any given time right now. We've traveled at least 700 cattle, so halfway of that task at hand. We need to connect 30 rural stations, which means we have to connect more of these stations to businesses out here so that we can progress to that logic alone. But also at the same time, on our task at hand, we still need to buy 27% of Jonathan Johnson's shares. That is the military man who keeps going after us. Alongside, we need to transport a total of 700,000 passengers. We're barely there at all. But also the fact is that the big thing, we need to get over to Bakers. We need to get to Portland, Maine before too long so that we can start transporting 4,000 of those passengers across without stopping. That means we have to put down maintenance buildings so that the trains can stop, refuel, refresh, and not count as a stop. So that being said, we're continuing on from where we last off. So all aboard, folks. We got the whistle here. There we go. Whistle off. Let's go. All right, we got some research. Now, see, the problem about old research is the fact is that sometimes the research can be down here. Since we got this by labor. Ooh. Sander, I'll definitely take it if they don't want to rebid off of there. Johnson, that's not yours. That's not yours. That's mine. Hey, Doc Murphy, stop that, man. Yeah, the AI will most likely try to fight you once or twice, but then they'll just give up.
You know what? Just take it. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, you spent like over $100,000 to almost $200,000 on my own stuff. Ooh, we got this. The dining car. Finally, travelers can use a well-equipped onboard restaurant. Allows you to use the dining ticket on trains, thereby increasing ticket revenue by 20%. We will gladly take that for our record. And we also got ourselves up to this engine right here. The Rogers Mughal, the 260 mixed traffic engine, which is our best engine on the line for the most part now. So, alongside our Rogers American, which is only good for express trains. But probably our next goods train we're going to be getting for everybody is probably the I-Know 440. And then basically getting up here to the Brooks Mughal. That is going to be our best trains coming forward. The rest of these engines are not going to be very useful for much of anything. We also did set up the Sugar Log House, where basically now we are getting constant stuff from all different types of sources into here, thus basically adding our repertoire of goods and services coming from here. Oh, but we need to start getting some things up here. So Casper, I think we need to get passengers. I think we set up, let's see, I don't know, build rails. I want to build signals. Did we ever get signals on this line? We did make it, not enough. We'll put this right here like that. And we only built one of those rails, didn't we? I thought we built two of these bad boys, but not there. Okay, we'll build that. Now, there's a bridge here, so we can't put two together. But it does allow us to... We could build a railway going this way, and then tranche off this way into Denver if they wanted to, keeping us free for stuff over here. It's a possibility. And then we can actually have a branch coming off here from this to here, and that can go across this mountains here and down back into Denver if we need to. But alas, we do need to access our other works here, but we need more passengers. So without further ado, we do have a maintenance building on here. And since we need to get goods and services, I'm going to set up a couple of train lines here for Johnson Estate to here. And that's all where it's going. That train is going to just constantly deliver goods and services to it. The Brooks Mughal on the line. And then we're going to double that train up. So we're getting two trains. So these two trains that are loading up on food and everything, they are only grabbing our goods and stuff here, and they're only transporting it to here. Thus, in turn, any goods trains that are going to come here are going to be grabbing the logs, the sugar, the vegetables, and the grain's going to be stuck here. So that's good for us on that front.
This darn technology throws a wrench in the works too often.
Oh, you're trying to steal stuff from me, aren't you, again? Of course you are. Let's see. I need to increase ticket prices so we get more passengers. Now again, we added this, but we have to physically add it. It's just like the caboose from earlier. Salt Lake is growing! Yay! All right. Miles City, what do you need? You're yourself, you're growing. You need You need grains. That is what you need. So we're definitely going to set up a dedicated line for you here to here. And that will be just for that. We'll put that on the line. I'll get your grains because that's all you need from there. Vegetables will come soon. Casper will also need to get its stuff. This is going to be a real sad part for Casper because it's far enough away that it's... Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh. Ah, I forgot to put the signals in. Ooh, that sounds good either. But I did put down as a signal box, so we don't have to worry about anything. So we'll put down like this, like that, and like that. And I need a water tower for this particular set of the line, so they can get their fuel. They did put a fuel there for them, so that's good. There we go on that front. And I did put a maintenance building here, I think. Oh, yeah. So, any trains coming in here, dropping off their stuff, will fill this stuff up with goods and services, and they'll be on their way. Where are you going? I can store more. Meet in Odessa, I'm not going to bother with that one. You're supposed to drop off the stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Why aren't you dropping off stuff? Was there a bug in the system? Yeah, no, you're getting those. And also the fact that it's cool thing about the stuff that's resourced that are held there, you can actually see it physically on the building itself. So now we have grains in a building here. As you can see, these little slots are here. Those are our goods and services being put there. Notice that American Central, Chief Executive Doc Murphy has disclosed to the newspaper on the time of the report. Please have ahead of the competition. Nowhere near all the goals for the goods of the citizens have been achieved, and yet track American business is certainly lucrative. The method serves railroad companies to secure the land along the dirt tracks. If the area is going to be settled, the property value increases, worth a fortune. It seems like Doc Murphy has stumbled upon some sort of miracle working serum. We'll definitely get that here, and I think we have enough to upgrade this thing because we're going to have a lot of passengers coming out of here, so might as well. Casper, you're going to get yourself some passengers. Being here in Miles City. And that is going to be keep it automatic, so we might get goods and services coming between there as well. Even though both trains are exclusively just for that. It's just, there's not much goods and service for them. Because they both hold beer. So until they actually get stronger, they're not going to do much of anything. I could set up a station here and connect into the goods, and Great Falls could get their stuff going, and we could set off another branch off of here that would hook up into this station here as a goods line and get Great Falls to be going on, and that would get us up here if we so choose. California becomes the new federal state back in Baker City. Oh, we're in 1850 right now. Wow. Sunnyside, most popular among settlers. California now the 31st federal state. No, we know that one. That was like Louisiana. We got that. And Elvin Gesser. See, we know what we're doing. All right. We do want to go up there. Great Falls would be a nice spot to get some more revenue from passengers. But it would be another branch line. I think we would have... Let's see what we can do about this. Now, Miles City is now finally growing. Casper is now finally growing, I think, too. It needs its goods and services, so we're going to get that stuff going. We're going to get a large train station for this, because this could be a good branching off line for going across here to Stark Farm or something like that, or to Denver. We can make that, too. We want to make sure we have a decent way to pass people and everything, so... Since we got enough money for it, I am going to probably go from here on out, have the automatic signaling stations in place. So that we can have these aforementioned runs. There we go. Because the last thing I need to do is worry about basically having that weird setup and everything. So we're going to have this right here. And set us up like so. So now this station here will now pick up both the Hilton Dutch of the Hilton Dutch Farm and also the Nolan Preserve. So now we have corn and clay available for us now on allocate to our network. Casper still needs all of its stuff, so it needs a train to it. Well, we do have a train that we could set up a line from here to Sugarloaf House to Casper. And then this will be an automatic. We'll set a Mughal on that one. And that's all it's going to do. It's just going to grab whatever it needs from the warehouse here. And passengers will need for Casper. Though I should have set up as priorities this and priority that, the logs. I'll do that. Because Casper is getting the stuff anyway. From one train line coming into it. So Casper now has... should be getting that. What happened to the train line here? Did it not make one? You're going to Miles City. Casper not getting your stuff. Did I not make a train station towards it? Let's see. Casper, Miles City. Casper. No, only one Casper. Alright. We can do that. Casper can go right here. Have an automatic line to it. And this train does this. That's all it does. Unfortunately, we're going to have to upgrade this thing. Expand the business. Because we're definitely going to need it because we're out of goods. So we need to basically upgrade this if we can. We have upgraded twice, so it's making more. Oh, we got some great stuff for us. All right. Well, since we got a lot of freight train, I'm going to activate this. Railroad police. So we got that front on us. And Casper will soon be getting its goods and services, while the trains are all slowed down because of the stupid snow. The nerve of it all. It's too bad in this original game that there wasn't a... okay, in Railway Empire 2, they did basically fix the issue of goods and services, of the snow problem. And, it came down to the point of like, yeah, we understand that. So snow doesn't really affect too much anymore. I mean, technically speaking, in the, what the heck? Why is that at 48% grade? That is not at 48% grade. That's 62%. That is that's nowhere near 62%. Let's see here. I can connect it right there, and I'll just have to make a crossover for there. You may be asking, why am I doing that? It's just for convenience, in case of issues that may arise. Trains will need to get through, and sometimes having a station that's close by for goods and services is all the more apparent. The unfortunate thing is that this is going to cause me a bit of a bug just because of it. But sometimes the railway can be a little buggy when it comes to like that. That's the most annoying thing I have to do from like here. Close that off. I have to build the 4 tracks out. Then I can build this. But also the fact that it also has an issue. I don't know why it does. Pull up that right there. I was trying to make it crossover, but it was having an issue, and I'm going to have... okay, good. There we go. Now there's no more issues from that. And pull up like that right there. I know I have to put the signaling boxes in there between them all, but that's fine. Let's see here. Let's say there are only 2. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make 2 platforms independent of each other. There's not enough room for me to do the wide spread of this. So basically this vlogging company here will basically fight between 2 different platforms. These 2 go to the right, and the other 2 will go to the left. As long as we get out... oh, I do like the fact that some of the ground here is actually making it not having the snow on the rails. Which is really, really nice. A conductor! Okay. And you're coming from Bismarck. I wouldn't cut to Bismarck. Oh, that's right, because you're getting meat. Let's see, how are you holding up, goods? You're getting some goods in there, but not a lot. Which means you still got to get some grains going on here. Let's see, Casper, you're not getting any goods out. So the problem about having these stations in the midst that you can pick one of these and all of them have beer. So it's like, how do you even do that? Well, you could either basically get rid of the original beer and put like meat in there if you want. But like I said, it's going to be quite the detriment of getting goods and services. That's why I'm having this warehouse here so that logs and sugar can be placed here at any given time. And upgrade, oh, I don't have the money. But Miles City is growing like crazy. That's a nice sign. That means they're getting their demands are being met right now. That means they're going good.
I wanted to help you reduce your monthly labor costs.
Oh, curse you! Why would you do that? And you're buying more shares. Yep, there we go. We'll buy all those and clear those out of the way. But we do need to get logs here, so goods, you need to come up here. You're needed here to automatically put grain or putting those things in there. Put some corn in the mix. This corn needs to be put there, and that'll be good for us on that front. Did I say milk here as well? I did, so I need to set up the milk line. But in turn, oh look, it's the South Dakota Badlands. Yep, those are the Badlands for you folks. That's all you get. It's a weird situation, I must admit. Yep, true. All right, what do we need to do? Oh, did I not put the signal? I did put the signals in here. Go like that. Like that right there, and then that right there. We'll put a supply tower right there for those trains needing it if they come from the other side and everything. And we got some backups here. Well, that train's filling up with water. Casper to Miles City, there's not very many passengers. Not very many, you say? Well, Casper's finally growing. Its needs are finally being met. They need corn, though. Well, we can set up a corn line to you. Like so. There we go. Oop, we got new research. The only thing we can get right now, I need to upgrade the engines to be faster. So we get the PR40s and everything. So we come up here. So let's see here. Increase top speed by trains. I would love that right now. I can't get that without getting other things. So in order to basically clear this one up here, 25 to 27, I need 200 for this. So I'm going to save my points. All right, we got trains refilling themselves at the right appropriate times. There we go. And now this is all being filled up. I need to put milk on the line. I guess milk could also be the next line out. No. I think having this be the branch line coming in could have Casper and Denver to be a link. That could be the case. But we're going to put down our first ever maintenance station. That's what we're going to put down here. Now, here's the thing about maintenance stations. They don't count as stops. They do not. They count as basically entry points in case the trains need to basically repair themselves. As you may know from prior, is that we do need to have a train from our starting town to Maine without stopping. So we're definitely going to be needing these maintenance stations. Now, these might be like unorthodox or something, but they are very useful. Because one, not only do they act like a way to cross different lines of traffic, but they also have a maintenance building, which is supposed to be is a maintenance. It's a stop to basically have trains being fixed. But the fact is that it can refill, fix, and basically auto signal all in one block, which is very nice. Something they got rid of. They got rid of that in Railway Empire 2 for some reason. Not sure as to why. And I will get a large signal station to Sioux Falls as well. which is going to give us our first ever issue with this other company, because we're going to be crossing their land quite a bit. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to get into Chicago. There really isn't. Might be from Indianapolis, maybe, but we'd have to make a loop line, come here, and then have to make a above and go out, which is very awkward. I mean, Chicago would be the only place to stop into. There's nothing on their side that counts as a business or something, so we could build a train line there. But then we'd have to go around Michigan, up through Canada, and back onto United States soil just to get there. There's no suitable train for this. Oh, it's because our goods are out, aren't they? No, it's not. Oh, wait. Where are you going? You're doing to Casper. Oh, you're going to here. Casper is fully done with their goods. They're fully maxed out on grains. Well, that's good for them. We could set, I mean, we could set up beer right here, but no, I'm not going to worry about that. So, King Cattle near Maine City. Hey, I'll take over the business. I'm using it, I think. Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am. No, I'm not. I'm not using the business. But it wouldn't hurt to have it, though. Has a goods train station. Oh, a headhunter. All right. Minneapolis? Where's that at? Over there? It would be good if it was actually worth it, though. Unfortunately, it's not. Can't win everything. Oh, again, I'm gonna say hello to all our fellow viewers jumping in. Hello, fellas. Hope you're having a fantastic day and night today. And a happy Wednesday to everyone else. Let's see here. Casper's growing. Mile C is growing. Bismarck should be growing soon. It is getting a lot of its stuff, but it doesn't have any grains. Well, that's what the sugar house log is supposed to be. It's supposed to get this up to 99 at a constant rate so that it can just start here and go to Bismarck when needed. Now I'm thinking, what's this over here? Then Carter Hollow. That's concrete. Concrete's not going to be used for anything. Happy hump day to all. Especially you QTH on Twitch. Ooh, a reporter. I'll assign them automatically. Thank you. And a headhunter. Let's see, what do I need? Ooh, I'll put, you know what? I will put Doc Murphy on the line for him, and a reporter for, shall we say, Mr. Jonathan Johnson? They need the publicity, right? They need to be hit a little hard on the backside somewhat. And a headhunter. I think Doc Murphy should give us a good old-fashioned engineer. We'll take him on there, and now grabs all those stuff. Alright, so we need to set up the signals for this. Again, try to set up your railway line the way you've had before, and you'll be good to go. Pop like that, like so. Pop it like that, like so. Also, the fact that maintenance, I mentioned this earlier, but the maintenance buildings also count as a water tower as well. So you don't need to put like a 1 here if you need to. You can just like, nope, I already got a water tower there. Perfectly fine. We're finally crossing the Midwest. Because our big goal is to get all the way to Portland, Maine, and then we can work on every other line possible. I know that feels like kind of a daunting task, but bear in mind, though, it is doable. I mean, if the game gave us this option, it means it is doable to a certain degree. I mean, okay, to be fair, this maintenance building here is not going to be the only one on our line. There's going to be another one. Most likely, if anything, if I have to go through Chicago and go around his farms to get there, I'm going to have to. But see, the fact is that also, here's the problem about USA only. Yeah, we can't go up here. As much as this map shows us that we could build here, we cannot. Even though that's here, but it's only USA only, not Canada. We don't have rights for that. So in order to basically get through the blue line, we have to either basically buy him out now, or start buying out his stock, and then somehow buy him out, get rid of his train line, and I can go along with it. But that is a lot of money he has already put down. But I can see he already has an issue on his trains. He doesn't have dedicated passenger services. All AI
You
in
should
this...
strongly reconsider whether you want to keep on provoking me.
Oh, don't you
Your
fret.
new locomotive looks like a real winner.
Oh, it is. It's a very much winner. It's not going to be used. It's going to be sitting there in the museum like nothing else. Okay. So, that being said... Oh, I gotta set up the signals for this. Let's see, that's going that way. Then go that way. And that one goes that way. And that goes that way. Perfect. Now with that going, how's our task doing? We're almost there to transporting freight cars. We're about 5 trains away from completing the task in 1878. Cattle is going up strong, but we do need to have another cattle train. It would be, see, the problem is we have this king cattle here, but it is virtually much useless to us because there's no other town that activates it. If Miles City gets a cattle, I'll most likely add it because we have a cattle stride here, and we can just go right into town with a goods line. Boom! Get that done, and we can get ourselves some that good old-fashioned meat. Extra beefy. All right. But we also need to get this up. Casper is growing. I will get a train station down with automatic signals for this line right here. Seems to be overkill. I understand it. Overkill is for everything. But again, it also sets up another purpose as well. Means Casper's getting direct line to this. But also, it's going to here so that, ooh, the 319 grade. Yeah, that's going to look really well. Sir, you built the train line underneath the rails and you went back up. Yeah, the trains could bend at a will. What good to you? So we have milk on the line now. And we'll set up our signals on it as well. Again, signals are good to have because they'll also allow you to have multiple trains stop. Because think of the signals, folks, as kind of like a brake block in a roller coaster or something, where the train cannot bypass a station or something like that unless it's cleared. If it's not cleared, the train's going to stop at the next...
I'll call you in the city and raise you 1 station.
Oh, now what'd you do? Where'd you go? That means that she built a station, one of my own. She's all the way down in San Antonio. Wow, she went far. She missed Odessa. Even though, like, even though Doc Brown took over his that meat farm there. Okay. But we can get Sioux Falls going for its upgrades. Well, let's see. I mean, Bismarck, you need everything. You just need deliverance. I really wish we had another town with meat, but we can't. There's Denver, yes, but it's so out of our way. Again, Denver, the mile-high city, still gets denied. It's like that sucks so hard. From Sugar House Logs to Bismarck, and we'll stay on the goods line. Thank you. Awesomeness. I'll take that to the bank. Thank you very much. We'll put the Mughal on there, and we'll put on a applicant. I do want to put whatever station, whatever train we have that's going to set up, like 2. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably have maybe, I would say 4 trains, I would think, at minimum, to basically get from Baker City to Portland, Maine, is to, oh my goodness, he built around it. Doc Brown, you suck. You built around the town I need. I know you did that for basically to bend me off. Now, okay, the Baldwin 10-wheel, the 460, is not a bad engine. Yes, it's slow, but look at that traction power, 106. So if you have a train line that is very steep, you could basically use this train as a result. But I'm getting it
Just
only
look at
so
this
I can get
fancy
this
new
guy
valve
right here.
timer. Magnificent.
The speed is 43 miles an hour, which is about the same as our Rogers Mughal and our express trains. But this thing also has 94 tractive power, and it's mixed traffic. Which means we can set things up pretty well. And then see, this is like at 106 at 37, but look what happens if you get 2 trains over. The Brooks Mughal 260. That thing is 103 tractive power, but also has the speed to correspond to it. Ooh! I'll take the mail car for free. Sir, you're paying for it. I know! I say free because it doesn't use my innovation points. Doc Murphy, you're not winning this. You don't have the money for it. You spent all your money trying to buy out my company. That's mine.
I only wanted to drive up the price.
Oh, sure you did. I'm sure you're basically reeling in your scientific research right about now. But he can't believe he just took what I wanted. I could make a branch line out here for Great Falls. Great Falls was nice.
You don't mind it if I take a little look at your
Oh,
cards,
stop
do
it.
you?
You want to take it? You want to take my stuff? I'll put it right there. Let's make sure Atlanta turned its back. Reporter True Grievances. American Central is not having an easy time with the citizens of Atlanta these days here at the time of the report. With the revenue volume of mail in decline, it has begun with a series of revelations exposing safety hazards and poor working conditions. Although none of this has been totally confirmed, the people of Atlanta have lost their appetite for stations and trains for the time being. In much later news, a great tip, Salt Lake City Mary Jane was more than a little amazed when she received a $250 tip. My guess he paid his breakfast bill. Her boss, the owner of the diner, married her that very same day. What a great day for her. Sucks for America Central though. And we have another timely report. Back in problems in Pittsburgh. Reporter experiencing grievances. As usual, the Steel Empire is not having an easy time with the citizens. Even with the volume of mail decline, they'll begin of a series of revelations explaining safety hazards and poor working conditions as well. Although none has been totally confirmed, the people of Pittsburgh have lost their appetite for stations. In other news, a dog travels the entire United States. It was a slow news day. We had to fill up some of the paper. You have to commit to bear with me on that one.
As if the scribbles of a wannabe would interest me.
Oh,
What are you resorting to? Don't you have any honor at all?
You stole stuff from me earlier, so at that point, feelings mutual. All right, let's get the milk line here as well, so the sugar log house can get its stuff. Track with conflict. Erie in state of emergency. Oh boy. Until now, timely report, a very untimely report indeed. Until now, railroad travelers have been unable to enjoy extended stays in Erie due to a track with change. The fact that also went down well with local population. However, railway companies are now striving for a standardized track width, with the citizens of Erie are vehemently resisting. Tracks that have already been laid have been taken up again by inhabitants of Erie, and it's unsure where this conflict will lead next. In other news, Cowboy loses his pony. Back to you, Jim. Anyway. For the Brooks Mughal on the line there. It ain't gonna go very far with that being said, but milk is gonna be slowly be delivered to the warehouse. I say we build up our stock of cotton out here. Whoever knows, someday we might need this. And the gold and the coal as well. Oh, but here's the big problem with this area. Yeah, it's an angle. We have to build this in the right spot, and it may not be perfect for everyone. And I'm gonna put the goods line here as well. The Great Falls as well.
I see you've placed new stations on the playing field.
Yes, I did. And I'm really gonna be using it all over the place. Let's see, I'm going to place this on the goods line and have a directly contrast over here. And just like before, we're just going to have it going across, constantly over to the passenger side, and so in case they need to travel this area at all. It's just easier to maintain. And that way, when the station gets up here, they can cross over if they need to. I'm pretty sure the Indians are not having that trouble. Like, another railway line? Good grief. Oh, we're almost out of money. Again. Let's see. We got it right here. We'll build this out like so. And pop this out like this right here. And then this shouldn't give us any trouble. Like so. See, now we got our dedicated working place. Oh. We have an awkward situation right there, don't we? We have... Oh, no! Wait a minute, what? I heard a break of the trains. I heard break of lines. Oh, it's probably a signal. It's probably what it was. There we go. I know, I feel like that's over... Oh, God! Graphics bug much? But we have a bug right here. So we have kind of a weird setup here. We have the passenger train's going to come right here and cross back over this way. I mean, for Winnemucca, that's perfect. But for Bakersfield, this needs to be here for the line to go up into there. We're going to have to wait for a moment while we get our money back. And the winter time again is our slow times because we can't do much of anything. And we're almost there. We're almost to 4,000 freight cars being delivered. Only 3 more trains are needed, and we need that cattle going. Because we only have a couple of towns that... Oh, that's right. That's what we had this for in the first place. Let's see. Are you out of meat, though? No, you're not out of meat. You're making tons of meat. As much as I like to get rid of it, I'm going to remove that. Because I need Winnemucca to get its meat from my farm over here. Which ultimately means we need another meat farm. We need that. So, I would love to say Miles City will most likely be our next meat farm. Because that would be our dedicated farm. Unless we have... And I mean my cattle is that we have to it. Now, I think... Not sure on this. But I believe that there was a thing that... If it's not imported by 1 or 2... Where... If it counted for you... Oh, there it goes. Cool. I'm putting down meat. As much as I would say that's not the best spot for Miles City, Miles City needs it just for that alone. Because now we have an excuse. Wait a minute, what? Like, yep, an excuse. An excuse? To make meat? Yes. Now the problem is, how am I going to get that to work?
What do you plan to do with the station?
Is
this some kind of trick, or have your brains gone mushy?
Brains have not gone mushy, Mr. Johnson, sir. It is shown to be great apparent that this is going to be a goods line only to here, so that the Miles City can get its meat going, and likewise itself, that we can get ourselves cattle being sent, and since we own this farm, we're gonna basically benefit from it. There we go. And since it's only a goods train, we could have it set up as a weaker train. Nah. And now there's our cattle. Our cattle's being delivered now. Which means we probably need to set this up to be expanded. How much? 300,000! I did have $1 million at one point. I did. I need to research one more thing. Accelerates train maintenance. Baker City's dwindling? No! I'll get the extra money, would be really nice. Well, Baker City is not doing very hot just because, well, it's being on the circumstances of being maxed out on terms of popularity. But when a town gets really big, it gets really, really hard to keep it in tow, or to keep it in touch and everything. So, oh god, now we have a problem. This thing here. There we go. Let's get rid of that signal here. So that's going to be a really big bug in the grand scheme of things, but it's the only way for that to work right now. Any problems over here? None? Okay, good. Okay. We got that in line. We put that on, put that on. Any problems on this side? No? Good. I don't want any more problems. Because problems get solved with money, which I desperately need. I'm building stuff I don't really need to, but you know what? I need to anyway because I need to set up places. Besides, Con's going to be very big too. All right, Con, what's going on with you? 38% of demand. Oh gosh. Almost feels like I need to have a warehouse. It is basically being bogged down.
I know the problem. Those damned hot water pumps.
Here's what we can do, though. Let's see. I did build this station in a way that's not very prevalent to basically put here. Can I put the small one down? I can't. It's too close. Dang it. Oh, that actually kicks myself in the pants. I basically hurt myself. What I'm tempted to do, folks, is to build another station in here so I can put the goods work to it. But since I can't, since I built everything else in there... Ooh, look at that! Time report! Dreamside Railway is a darling of the stock exchange. Value of the company has reached over $21,482,474. This renowned railway company is a continued success story and unabated. Alexman has proven that he knows exactly what routes are lucrative and what conducive have been pressed ahead with the expansion of his network. This includes constantly developing a company, recruiting good personnel, and responding to increased demand with new rails, despite the fact that the entire town that he started in is dwindling with 38%. Oh, there goes. Fundamental demand is coming back on. All right. Well, we could build this here, which we would use because Great Falls needs it. I would build like another main line through here, which could inevitably cook back into Bismarck. Bismarck could use it. All right, so let's see. Bismarck is growing because it's getting the wood it needs. Al's getting its corn because corn is being delivered there too as well. But Baker City is now making meat, so by technicality, let's see. Denver would be the next town in line to have that. Also, the fact of having a four-way line station like this, like a Junction or something else that matter, can really be a boon because that means you can restart your four-lane line of traffic. If you're going for a four-way railway line all the way across the land. Minneapolis is on the dock, though. Look at that. Minneapolis could be good, but I also need Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls and... So here's my biggest problem right now. What I don't want to do is having a Sioux Falls to Baker City. Baker City has already been hit too hard. There's nothing I can do about that. So... And since Baker City has got, like, tons and tons of train lines coming in and out of this place. Let's take a look at its trains. Also, it's getting, like, Salt Lake City and Winnemucca is having fun with that. Miles C is getting 50% more satisfaction. Let's see. There's supposed to be a spot where you can check out on its trains. Let's see, Baker City. Cities in Baker City here. Let's see, trains. Baker City's got that. Okay, trains. If I set limit for towns, let's see, waiting time, top speed, by name. We got Baker City, Baker City, Baker City to Tucson. I need to fill you up with people. I have a conductor I can put you on there. Thank you. That one's, oh, that's a conductor, but, you know, it gets better performance afterwise. Bismarck is going. That's good. Yeah, but see, Baker City's already got, like, 4 major trains going out for basic goods and services.
What's the problem? Too long intervals between maintenance, poor quality fuel, incompetent staff?
This guy. This Doc Brown is like the funniest character. He's like, what's the problem? You got all these problems here, poor quality
I
fool?
wanted to help you reduce your monthly labor costs.
Fine, here. I'll give
Just
him.
look at this fancy new valve timer. Magnificent.
Ooh, boy. Let's see here. Also, the fact that if we're going to get those people to get across the United States the fastest, we're going to need to get this thing by 86 miles an hour, the speedy trains of old. A diesel engine way before the dieselization of the railway? Yes. We're breaking timelines here, folks. Alright, so meat is being processed. Let me expand this repertoire to 7.2. Let's see. I think a basic express line that is between Miles City, Bismarck would be good. Miles City, do you have a train that's going towards Bakersfield? I don't think you do. Yeah, we do. We do have one. Okay. And we need... Let's see. That one's already good. I already got enough people. I got a stoker I can use for that, but I already have a stoker for him. Okay. Man, it really... You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take the business. Only the business will be useful in the future. Lumika, are you basically having trouble with your engines? No, you're not. You're size 3, and you're getting your meat regardless what's happening. Oh, but you're out of meat, though. Well, that's certainly a way I can set up this.
Perhaps my spy should leave a little something behind next time.
Oh, golly, you just stole my stuff. We'll put the ball and 10-wheeler on this guy. It's a private engine, a privatized engine. It's only gonna do is set that stuff up there. With this, we have an INO 440. We can set up all our trains to set up like that. The Rogers Mughal, which is the train we're already using, and the Rogers American. We have 40 trains to our measure on that one, so we'll have to wait for some more money on that. Or we can hook up this up real quick. Large train station. They put this up right here. And I can connect this up like a so. Give me that money so that the money can be rolling in. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And I built the rails wrong. It went from a 2 to the 3. That is not good at all. As we try to go through the day. There we go. Now we got that connected. The wind is preserved. Might as well connect these two up as well. And then, in some way, magical form, I could set this up as this coming down across here, and it would cross this way. Oh, a task completed! We've completed by 1870. It's a green. Wait a minute. I still got like 30 years left in this thing, man. Oh, it's like 10 years. I think the consistency is basically, if it's green, but it's in the span of it, it's like, I think half the time is really that half the time. So, can't do much of that. Alright, what can we do about Johnson Johnson? How much is you, good sir? 154,000? I can buy 5 shares.
You have invested in discipline and order.
I know the problem. Those damned hot water pumps.
Well, let's see. Doc Murphy's our biggest competitor right now. He's at 21 million. Mine's at 23,000. Trisha of Magic Trains. I don't know what you're thinking. We don't want him to buy out our company. There is a possibility that if a company is bought out by a different company, though, oh, there's no water. Ooh. Oops. Here. Water. Water's coming. Don't worry, you'll get yourself. Ooh, look at that. The trains have mixed traffic, getting wheat and corn. Bismarck is growing because it's getting its stuff. Tonight we can set up a cosmic line between Miles City and this under the goods line for freight only. And we'll get ourselves the I know. Oh, I can't turn it again. Oh,
My spy just carried out a little quality control in your development department.
keep stealing my stuff, man. Oh, another task is completed. We have deployed 48 trains at the same time. That is still under... That is more than half. Come on, game. That's more than half. The nerve. Ooh, Station Master. Station Master is very useful. Because not only that's a higher level, but also draws up maintenance processes and therefore reduces maintenance time required for all trains. Very nice to have. And also sometimes his abilities could be like train departures faster too as well, so... As long as we don't get those stolen, we're good. And we got another 100. I want to get this the Brooks Mughal for both trains. I'm going to need those 200 points. I also need to buy 3 more researches. So, car you come to. Even though I probably won't use it. Bismarck and Miles C's getting goods. Oh, there's not a water tower. I keep forgetting I've got plenty to put a water tower there. Well, if you had a diesel engine, you wouldn't have this problem now, would you? Rush. Let's see. Casper. Casper needs a thing. What can we build for Casper? Casper could be our first dairy farm. Because it has cheese, and it can basically it has a direct line to milk. So, yeah. Cheese it'll be. Got our first cheese factory. Is it gonna get cheesy over here? Let's see, Casper. I do not think we have a line with you that goes to... Oh, we do have one. But it's been automatic. Oh, we did make that automatic, didn't we? You are automatic. Okay, you are. So... we have a conductor on your line, so that's good. But what else? Who do the people want to come here for? Who do we need to get over here for? Let's see. Miles City have passengers. Denver has passengers for Casper. Salt Lake does too. But most likely they're going to get there by Miles City. So I think our passenger service is already good for Casper at this moment in time. And besides, we got a lot of trains blocking up a lot of lines over here. But again, Great Falls and Miles City are going to be a passenger line. And we're going to make that passengers only. So, be for passengers and mail only. And we're going to make sure this gets set onto the right path. So push that right there. And we'll come back from Miles City, come right here, and it'll cross over. Oh, what? Oh. Alright, here's the problem we have sometimes here. Sometimes things could happen. Your company has received a blackmail. If you do not need to pay $83,200 to one of your wood companies will be sabotaged. Yeah, this happens on random, and I don't think it's any of the competitors. I think by clear definition, it is strictly just that. It's that. It's really this it is. It's just a random occurrence that happens. A conductor on there. We get mail traffic. Look at his mail traffic. So, but like when we get the trains to go to Portland, Maine from Baker, we are definitely going to have to keep putting down the aforementioned priority is only passengers, because that's what we're going to need. So passengers are going to be going to Miles City, and then Miles City will basically take anyone that's transferring over there, which we could. Miles City is not up to level 4 yet, but it will be there. -1 for Casper. I have no one near that. I'm not going to waste my money on that. Baker City, Bismarck's at 0. The Miles City, what do you need? You need wood. I thought we set up a wood line for you. Let's see, Miles. Well, oh, no, not bulldozer. Let's see, where are you going? Miles City. You're going to Miles City. Well, we definitely need another one of you. And that's going to get the logs going.
Seems like your engineer has been caught with their pants down.
Well, of course, they tripped. They tripped and ripped their pants. It can't be helped. It can't be helped. Ooh, market crier. Ooh. All right, what we can do? Do we have enough time for that? Ooh. I'll take those closed containers. That gives us another research that we don't have to use our points on. I can pay the bills. I can make money, unlike Doc Murphy over here. Doc Murphy can't build crap at all. Will you please stop bidding so much? Cost me 300 grand for that, the nerve.
I'm letting you go first on this journey into the unknown.
Then we got backups. We got 4 trains on backups, and one of them is broken down in a bad condition. I thought... You're going from Winnemucca to Bismarck. I thought Bismarck had a maintenance station. Oh, it doesn't. That's definitely needed right now, because that just doomed me, because now my train lines are blocked. Okay, that train's going good. Oh, locomotive slow due to small supplies. Oh, I forgot to put back the water tower. There we go. At least now we're delivering, because that's what we're doing for that task, is to get cattle. We're almost done with the cattle. And then it's just really... See, after we get the cattle done, it really is just building more rural stations, buying out the stock, and then just transporting passengers across. So we only really have to focus as passenger duties, while at the same time, have to supply the goods for towns so we can get those passengers. Let's see, from setup line from here to Sioux Falls, and we got to make sure we're on the goods line. That is the goods line, isn't it? Because passengers is on the right. Yeah, that's right. So we got that one going right here, and staying on the rightmost path. That's good for goods. And we are going to... Oop. I need to put my engine, is the INO on there. But then I also need to use my INO and pay for all engines. Let's do the Rogers Mughal. That is a 1 million. Ugh. Baldwin 10-wheeler, the Rogers American. We'll turn out the Rogers American to those for now, so we have faster speed locomotives. Alright, what else do we need? We need one more with a parcel. Here's another packages. Now we can get ourselves the Brooks Mughal as well as the Reno. And now we're making moolah. That is what we like to see. Miles City should be our main destination for passengers. It's going to be our gateway to the west, as it sort of speaks. Is Miles? Miles has it. Why aren't you broken down? Random breakdown. Alright, well, we'll put this on the line in case it needs it. Let's see. Bismarck's growing. Sioux Falls should be starting growing soon because it's going to get its goods. Let's see. It is not getting any logs, but its beer needs to get out of the town. Unfortunately, there's no towns nearby that has... See, look at that. St. Louis, Kansas is beer. Minneapolis is beer. Chicago is meat. It's like... This is a problem in Railway Empire 1 and 2 where a lot of towns, starting towns, have one basic resource. And if they don't get it, they're not getting it. Oh, that's right, there was a promoter. That's right, I had a promoter. I'm going to promote Miles City. Miles City, please, thank you. And for good measure, Doc Murphy, let's see. Doc Murphy. Oh, you're the blue guy. I did not think you were the blue guy. Anyway, let's do your station. In also Atlanta, I think was your main base of operations. Let's go to Atlanta. There we go. Our current value will hit them hard. The mouse is being boosted right now, so people are going to be coming here and basically requiring us to get across. Problems in Baker City? Oh.
Chin up, sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
Yeah, there is. There's always such thing as a bad press. So we're going to have a goods line here. We're going to have a passenger line here. So we're going to set up this line right here for one. Go to one to Bismarck.
I'm not your punching bag, you blowhard.
Oh, you blowhard, do you? Well, you shouldn't have basically complained to me now, did you? You shouldn't have done it what you said. Oh. No, I put that one wrong. Okay, let's see, hold on a second. Alright, did I not... I think it was... Let's see, waypoint 1 and Bismarck to... Bismarck? What? I wish I could get you, buddy, but I don't have the money for that. I'm gonna put it over to Bismarck, and then it comes back to Bismarck. I'm gonna put the line here for 3. But it bounces up. Why is it bouncing? It really shouldn't. Oh, it's oh, that's right. I put the maintenance guy there. Duh. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I forgot I had that there. Put the waypoint there too. And then waypoint 3 has to be here. Between Sufos and that.
I've built a station nearby.
And then 4 go to Bismarck. 5 will go. Now this is what gets really annoying when you make a lot of extensive railway lines. Oh, I got it. I have to redo it all over again. Dang it. All right, oh, and our task completed. That's a good sign. All right, so we got waypoint 1. Going from Bismarck to there. And then we have to do one here that goes from there to as well. We can set that properly. Then I'll take it over, why not? I'm nearby it anyway, so might as well. Let's see, go from waypoint 3. Waypoint 3 goes down there. Waypoint 4 needs to go here. And then coming back from Sioux Falls, it comes back this side. And come back over here for waypoint 6. Then after passing Bismarck, it'll be on this line. And then number 8 will come right here. And that's how you get your one line over there. Kansas is bleeding again. Why was it not? When is it not bleeding? We'll put that on there. I will have to replace a lot of players that are going to be... There we go. A lot of the trains are... Ooh, do we have enough? Oh, we don't. I think it was 2 million for that, I think. Another task. We've connected 440,000 people to our network. That's good. Definitely within half the time, 1918. We're almost done with transporting cattle. It's really just basically building up stations and trying to get ourselves to Portland, Maine before any time hits. That's going to be our main focus for the rest of the game. It's just getting to Maine, and that's it. Oh, Bismarck is going up and up. Let's see, what can we do about Bismarck? We have sugar. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Bismarck could be good for a wood farm because we have the wood here, and it's close by to it, I'm going to put that there. Bismarck's going to have our lumber farm in case of other towns will need it in the eventually future. We'll help on that front. Since we own this farm, it's delivering all of its goods directly by rail. We'll upgrade this thing to 3 o'clock for 300,000. I haven't upgraded all of our engines yet. The Rogers Mughal costs 1.8. Why not? We'll go change you off. Let's see here. Reduces weekly costs for trained personnel. Makes personnel cheaper. Means we get more money back that way. What the? Oh, you jerk. Oh, you are the blue line. What the heck? It didn't say. Oh, orange. Wait a minute. Is it Doc Murphy was in Chicago?
In your train's reliability.
I would if you stop taking my stuff. All right. Ooh, analysis. Analysis. Ooh, let's see. Oh, here we go. I could put you on. I would lose you. You get reduced times, but also streamlines trains by 5%. I want to replace you. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't have more than one station master. Freelance headhunter, market crier, analyst will cause a hysteria in the stock market based on false reports and reduce the share price of a company. Ooh. I will want Johnson & Johnson and reduce their share price. Ooh, I got another one. Market crier. I want to promote my things in the form of comfort, because comfort is passengers. Safety is mail. So we want comfort. And promotion, I will say we will promote. Again, I'm going to promote again Miles City, because it's our main junction. And a headhunter will get a... I need I have a surveyor, I'm an accountant. I need a chief engineer from Doc Murphy. That's our next. That's the guy we haven't had yet. And we'll have Doc Murphy get hit with the station. How about Charlotte? And a saboteur for Jonathan Johnson. Industry, does he have? He has none. He has no industries. Oh, Johnson's got a baker in Bismarck. We'll certainly change that nonsense. My station is much better than his. Look at him. His haphazardly played here under the ground. And now he's going to be using my stuff for his own bid. The nerve. I'm not buying for that. In San Francisco, who wants to be there? There we go on that front. So now we have those things. Now we're out of money again. And we have a train that we could use, but we're not using them though.
You should strongly reconsider whether you want to keep on provoking me. I'm not your punching bag, you blowhard.
Is that what you call a sabotage? You can't even do that right.
Your station is still sabotage, buddy. I don't know what's going on with the problems at the Johnson station, but the Dreamside Railway, perfect legitimate perfect legit business. Sioux Falls, you need your stuff. So you need meat, and you need that badly. So I thought we had set up. Did I not set up a Miles City? I think we just. Oh, that's right. We got it here. Okay. This Miles City is a transporting place. Let's see. Hotel is increases the satisfaction of all passengers who arrive at the end of their journey. But since Miles City is a junction town, we're gonna put down this. It's Miles City is now gonna get more satisfaction from people transferring trains here at Miles City, because we already have Great Falls coming here. We have all these other trains here going here, and Miles City is now our next biggest competitor. Woohoo! All right, so let's see. Sioux Falls does not have. We'll set up a goods work here. It's on the right, so we're going to do that. There's freight only. And we'll put an IO on the line. We're definitely going to be starting... Oh, man, there's a lot of trains stopping here, isn't there? A lot of trains are coming in and out here. Oh, we got... Oh, that's a goods one, isn't it? Oh, it's going to Bismarck. It's goods only. That's right. Dang, I should have started from the opposite side. I didn't think of that. Well, that train's going to go light engine for the time being, and this one's going to Bismarck, too. This one actually is going to multiple different stations, isn't it? This is the long one. We can call this one the Mile Side Express. From Miles City to Sioux Falls. I know it's called the Mid-Miles Express. No, we can't do that. That's why I need to come up with names. I'm horrible at making names for this stuff. And I can't hit the shift key because that means it's going to shift my screen. So. Bismarck is growing. Sioux Falls will grow here soon because it's getting its popularity up and running. Let's see. It's getting its satisfaction of goods. Passengers. Bismarck is its main competitor. We could set one up there right there as well. So. Miles City is already failing? It's using up all of its goods. Yeah. Let's see. Sugar. Or see. Miles City could use. I already put wood there. Sugar would be the next thing. Then we can put up here for goods and services this way. I mean, I would have to reset this train line to be over here, and then this will come across the mountains, cross over here, and then cross back over here and come down this way so it lands onto Sugar House Lane. Let's see. Oh, that's what I bought. Okay. It was my task right now. We're almost done loading cattle. I just need to transport total passengers. They're just passengers now. I want to set up those mainline passenger lines. Let's see. Sioux Falls.
Perhaps my spy should leave a little something behind next time.
Oh, you would do that, did you? Jerk. The nerve at all. Alright, what we got here? Maintenance. Let's put all the trains online and see where we go from there. Surprisingly, we haven't had any issues with people having not liking each other. The game's usually pretty good about that. Oh, Chief Engineer. Oh, but it hates that. Oh, that stinks. I would love that. I really did, but look at that problem, though. I can't have him. The Chief Engineer does not work. First off, the surveyor hates him. And then the tolerant guy hates the dominant. So we can't hire the guy. That's a waste of money. Alright, what we got for passengers so we can bring people across? Like I said, I would have Great Falls to Baker City, I would, but I don't have the room for it in town. There's too many trains on the line. I mean, Great Falls could stop at Winnemucca, and then that way they could have passengers go from here and here, and then people from Winnemucca could go here and have it down. And it's going to have to go across here, cross over here, cross over there, and go into stations there. And it will be passengers and mail only. And we are going to make sure that is passengers only. And when coming back, it will be passengers dominant. And why not? We'll go to Rail 1 for you. In Great Falls, whatever it can be. And we have the IO on that one. And there you go. Conductor on the line. I guess we have mail, but... And now we got that train going down the line. Do. Miles City is growing dead because all the stuff is... They got so many influx of people that it's not getting enough people.
Chin up, sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
Yeah, there is. It's called the internet. That level 3. What happened to my train line for this guy? You're being unloaded. Miles City, you're not getting... Unfortunately, the train's not doing very hot to get the goods in there. He's just getting the goods the best he could. Sugar is not in the highest demand right now. You're just buying my shares. You stop buying my stuff. Stop buying me out, buddy. He ain't gonna catch up to me. He's got 92 trains. And more track laid than I do. I have less track and I've got less trains and I'm making more money than he is.
Look at it like this. At least you're in the paper. And with a photo, too.
Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you?
Do you think the thing is good enough?
Oh, I think it's so. I'm going to be replacing Ivo now with this, so... I don't have the monies! I need the money to replace all my engines, to make them all faster and more efficient. Yeah, I know! I know the express lines are being suffering because of the faster engines. Ticket prices, I need those, I need those. Give that to me! You will give that to me! Cursed AI jerkwads! Going to get that going, you! He keeps overbuying me, so I just keep clicking this to make sure I don't die from it.
I only wanted to drive up the price.
I'm sure you did. Well, I could fly over and hit St. Louis as a stopping station. But Chicago would be the best option, but I don't think I can get to I don't think I can get to... Oh, I can! It wouldn't, but the fact is I can't put my, I could. There's nothing I say I can't. It's that if I do this, and I have to go all the way to Sioux Falls for it, that would signify him and can't do much of anything else, but at the same time, though, look how much space I don't have. This is the big problem about having this extended running boards. I mean, check out why I can't get into Chicago. That's not a good sign. Let's see. If I may, the only way for me to get around is I can't go in Indianapolis. Indianapolis has already been taken by 2 stations, so I can't go in that town whatsoever. My only way is to basically buy out Doc. The Doc's the blue line. Oh, no. No, who's that guy? I could buy him out and use all his railway lines if I could do it, but that's a lot of money I have to spend on overhead, though. And my trains are all been stopped. Okay. Engine's slowed, but these guys are making money. These guys are making money, so that's good. Let's see. Sioux Falls, you're getting your mans met. You're not getting your logs or your meat yet, but that has certainly changed the past. I know I sent a train down your way. Let's see. I have fruit and I have sugar on the line, so Miles, Miles City did put that down. Okay. Miles City, you're gonna have to start getting ourselves here. So, large train. That I cannot take. Sorry,
This
man.
darn technology throws a wrench in the works too often, doesn't it?
It would be, yes. Let's see, go Parker Farm, we'll go here. Because now it needs the demand needs to be met for goods traffic to here. And we'll put the Brooks Mughal on the line. So now I have to put that in. How much is it to get this guy to complain for all of them? 2 million, 2.5 million. The nerve. Like I said, I could do all the Inos. I can replace all the Inos. Let's do all those for now. And then all those will just roost that down. It's just the Brooks, it's just the Rogers Mughal now, 2,300. Dang it. Another task is complete! Cattle has now been fully done. It's now, oh, another task is complete too. What did I complete? Oh, I think that's the point of the trains. Well, yeah, we just have to do now is buy the shares. We just have to get to Baker City, Portland, and we'll be basically getting everything else. We're getting the passengers up and down the line right now. So it's just building more stations and just finally somehow get enough town. We just have to get to Portland, Maine. That's all we have to do. If we get there, then we'll be on our way. But we can't do anything about that. Oh, there we go. Yes. Definitely I need those. Shock absorbers. The use of hydraulic shock absorbers make journeys at high speeds smoother. And bends can be taken at higher speeds. Which is awesome. Oh, that'd be good to have too. Technical standards. That's also 300 points away. We got the Stokers. We got those. I would love to have that, but I have to buy an engine I don't need. Huh? A connection. Ooh. That would be nice to have, wouldn't it? Means Baker City would get its freight, its goods traffic, because it definitely needs vegetables. Let's see what we can do about this, because we're probably going to make this a main way to get to Seattle and Portland from here. Come on, it gotta work. Work, 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 work. Yeah, come on. Yes. Alright, cool. This is gonna be awkward, because I have to build it into a mountain. Oh, no, 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 come on. Over one more. Thank you. It's a steep grade, yes, but the fact that this is gonna be our branch line into the main. Oh god, that's right into the hills, isn't it? That's going right into the hills. That's going to go right into Portland, Oregon. Boy, that'll be good for that one. And we'll set up a line going here to Baker City. And we'll get its Brooks Mughal on the line. And we can buy all of our Brooks Mughals. All trains get reported to that. There we go. Now all trains are faster. Me Industry in Denver. I'll take that. Uh-oh.
Humans are complicated. Far more complicated than locomotives. And far less reliable.
Let's see. The Stoker's doing that. We'll get rid of you. We'll unlock you for a moment. And... ooh, new applicant? Sure, you can take that. There we go. Translated cable of success. America and Europe are now connected by telephone lines. By telephone lines? Yep, that's why. With this thing called, man, a bit later on, we're going to have these... Can you imagine talking to somebody from faraway lands? And all you can hear is, hello, hello, this is... oh, God. Telephone line, much. I can't even buy that, though. That's for $400,000. Oh, but the tack went out. Okay, never mind. I would like to buy one that's off of these guys, but these guys have been using for so much. Wait a minute. Wait. You have connections, don't you, buddy? You're using... what are you buying? Obviously, trains are not being used for this. The fact that these are all still level 1s... I could do some mucha damage. Means if they guys need their beer or something, they're gonna have to pay moolah. Hello, good sirs. How you doing today? Do you... Hello there, fellow railway companies. Are you enjoying giving me money today?
You bought a, thing?
Yes, I did buy a thing. Now, I own this. And if you want your town to have its beer, you're going to have to buy it from my company. And they can do nothing about it. They cannot. It's a grandiose takeover of goods and services. Well, I think Denver is desperately need to be connected. That would be a nice connection line for us. Denver is meat. We own it now. Then I would get more passengers. We could do that, and then we could still single something out here. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. You're only level 1. And you're level 1. Hello, good sirs. Hello. Hello, fellow companies. Are you enjoying getting the corn and fields today?
You won? No wonder. Nobody wanted to fight.
Nope, because now Madison has to use it. So now Tracy is now going to have to pay me money. Good luck on taking that corn. It's now my company. You can't do jack squat. But she has this though, and she has been working on this one. It's over $2 million, so this one that she's barely got. Also, now that the young guy is going to have to basically use me as a mediator to get the goods out of this station, which means she's not going to be using this very much. Oh, go! Look what you're doing! Look what you're doing now! Look how much ruin you're ruining the railway lines. The nerve! Nerve! Let's see here. I gotta wait to get some more money back on the dock. So I did a...
You don't mind it if I take a little look at your cards, do you?
Will you please stop looking at my... Look, they're not as fancy as yours, alright? I got them at the dollar store. Let's see. Maybe I want to wait for 300 points for that. Increase powers from transport mail or transport in any weather. 24 stations. The nerve it all. Oh, you're getting your water, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, we're good on that front. Let's see, miles. There is an opportunity to get here, connect back to here, so that'd be a huge loop line here for Great City to Miles. That would be the case in that regard. Let's see, where do I want to go? I mean, the next town we need to go east on is probably Minnesota. That's our next major stopping point. But like before, we can't really build the signaling control station here, I don't think. Oh, we can! It's very tight, but it can be done.
Was this really necessary?
Yes, it is.
I enjoyed myself so much in this city.
And now it's mine. Because now I am going to take over for you, good sir, because you do not know how to handle railway lines. Let's see, you're going underground. I can raise you up. There'll be a bridge across both channels. That's gonna... See, the thing is, I'm torn. Because I can't get into here without some maneuvering. I mean, I had to go to Minneapolis, cross over 2 lines of traffic, come down here, and try to build in front of him, and then make a bridge line all the way across, just so I can get to Pittsburgh. That's all I have to do. I get to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is going to be the last major stop before going into New York. Then New York has to go to Portland. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, I really hate when they gave me these things about, oh, you want to go give this? Well, you're going to have to take this anyway. It's like, fine. Fine, I'll take your stinking Portland route. Like normal.
Was that your wheel that just rolled towards me?
Yes, it was. Because I'm doing you a favor, man. I'm doing you a favor. I could make that as a two-way branch line. I could do like this. And make a huge long one of this. Oh, come on, don't have to go underground. See, the weird thing is about the first game is that it has the initial premise to that it can connect. It snaps, but they did not have the hindsight involved for making 4-way bridges. That's the first thing they say about Railway Empire 2. That was the first thing they fixed. Is that we made sure that there'd be ways to have 4-way bridges in mind. So it's such a weird combination that this is what you have to do. It seems like they didn't really want you to have 4-way lines, even though they had, but though you could build them like that. There we go on that front. We have not enough money for that though. We have enough to basically build out there. Minneapolis, you're sure going to be your mine now. They're going to be mine eventually at some point. It does technically do us over for our farm right here. It was either that or I guess like, let's see. Kansas City is just as far, if not in a worse position. There'd be less bridges, that's for sure. No one's claimed it. You know what? Yeah, you're right. No, wait, no, come on. I mean, the only way to get across is to basically go into Kansas City and then St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis has not been touched either. You can keep your Minneapolis. I don't need it. Ha! I showed him. I got rid of him. Like, yeah, but guess where I'm going to? Where are you going? I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas, baby. And this one's going to be at least of a pain. I mean, I only have to make a small adjustment to my railway network. It'll be overall cheaper in the end. Let's see, bridge. Thank you. Give me a bridge. I know there's gonna be like multiple bridges and whatnot, but that is a way to get around that. But like though, Kansas City has not been touched. And I think people of Kansas City deserve more. Their royals need their they need their bonuses. They need their people. And Kansas City is a great place to go. We'll go across here. And we'll come across here. I know it's going to be an awkward setup to have a direct line and a goods line doing this, but unfortunately, this is how we have to build things. You have to build a bridge that is very much so not available at the point. And luckily we have that, and that's why we have the automatic stations to begin with. It's so that we can prevent that happen. What the heck happened here? Well, let's do that then. It's not the most prominent of fixtures, but it should do the trick regardless. They have two four-way lines of sorts. Now, why is this not working? Oh, that does work. Okay. There we go. And we got that right there and go right there. Have a bend in the... That's still much of a bend. We'll keep the common bend for that one. There we go. Yep, let's do that. About right there. And... match up to that one. There we go. Booyah! I will take my line of traffic, thank you very much. There we go. Perfect. Kansas City is now upon us. Bigger City is stabilizing. It hasn't got any sugar yet, but it's getting its vegetables though. That's a bonus on that front. All right, what else been Grage? If we're gonna get some faster engines, we're going to need to get over there. So, engine number 2, Shady Class B. Not gonna use you, but you're next in line.
Looks impressive.
Oh, indeed it is. In fact, it's gonna be right back into its museum. Put it back over there, Bob. Yeah, right over there next to the freight train. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Dreamside is now darling. $39 million is our company's worth now. We are taking names. That's what we are. We're taking names all the way across. Now, the big problem is just to make a bridge. It's going to go across here, come back down, and go up right into St. Louis like it's intended. But it also means our main station's here, but we have like, what, 1, 2, 3 stations? So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have 1 Baker City, Miles, and Bismarck, and then have the maintenance station here, the main midline, and we have 1, 2, and 3. So most likely we're going to skip Minneapolis, and we're going to go right here in the middle of the line here, and that's going to be our next maintenance station. And then it should make its way all across to the last portion. Because again, we can't have that train stop at any station except for maintenance. No suitable freight. Well, it's time to get this meat out here, huh? Do we have just a goods train coming there? Winnemucca into Salt Lake City. Great Falls. Well, we can get a goods train go from Winnemucca to here. And we could set that up on the goods line the opposite way.
I've built a station nearby.
Why would you do that? You numbskull. Alright, Winnemucca, I want to make a line to go towards you here. And then coming back from the Great Falls, you're on that side. And then this one's going to be freight only. And we'll get the Brooks Mughal on the line, and we're good to go on that front. Then we'll put the train faster. And we don't have any of those guys, but we'll put a Stoker on the line. There we go. Let's see. You're waiting for something? Oh, that's right. Here's a problem about the trains that are on automatic stations. It will start automatically on the same platform for every train you make. So bear in mind that it's only the first time you do it. Otherwise, it's going to go to any platform it can available. Actually, this one should be Great Falls is automatic. Winnemucca I can go to anyone. Click on the line 3 of that one. That would have been perfect. Let's have train 3 all the way across. And we've got some crappy hitters here. Counter fire prep. Reduce maintenance requirements for locomotives. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, please, and thank you. I did wish, though, I know I'll come back to this, and I say a lot of times, I contact a lot of things, but I would say, though, I did wish that in Railway Empire 2, they would have, able online functionality. It is there. Honestly, it is. But it's cooperative.
You know what? Just take it.
Which doesn't work for me. I think in a Railway Empire game for multiplayer, it should have been 4 human players available online to go up against a map of some kind. I wonder if it was probably too costly for them to do that, just because logistics or something like that, probably. Let's see here. Let's just hire you all on and fix up any problems you may have. Oh, you're good. Oh, come on! All I want was this to make all construction cheaper. Why does everybody hate Why does everyone hate the surveyor? Why does everyone have against Grayson, huh? Grayson's a great guy. Him and Alice are basically hitting off stride. And then here comes Sam Adams in here with his little superficality stats like, I'm better than everyone else. I'm like, Sam, get out the door. You're not allowed in our company. Pack up your bags, get on the next train, and out of here, please. Thank you. Casper is growing like mad. Well, Casper is kind of like an ending site, so we're going to put here this, so we'll start their journey. Hotels will be here at the end of their journey. Hotels, thank you. Because Casper is kind of basically an end station. We do have enough stuff to get to Denver, if we so choose. Oh, but here's the problem, though. I can do this here. Can I do this here? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright, so Kansas City is now tied to us. And this farm is a bit picky because now I need to have this on the passenger line. Passenger line has made this one. Winding up. Oh, got low quality fuel. And it's surprising that took that long for that. Wait, no, it's coming. Is there just not one here? Oh, there's not one here. That would help. That would help out, wouldn't it? Let's move that one here and move this one back. No, we'll keep that one there because we need it for people coming from North Mine. Alright, we got that going. Our next station would have to be St. Louis. But we don't have any way to get there right now. We do need to set up another goods network out here because we have goods, vegetables. We have grains right here by the Wilma Estates. Are you being used? You are now at level 4. You're at $2.5 million. You're being used constantly. But if we get over $2 million again, we could buy this from him and literally basically rob him blind. Rob him blind? Yes. We go for his heart. Hot, you say? Actually, you know what I'll do? I will put the supply towers here and take this one out. Because I want to use this as a farm to get across to the goods lines. And since our goods traffic is on the back end, I want to make sure goods is being stuck on the back end for good services. Passengers are going to have to take the long route around. Let's see, Sioux Falls. I need to transport you. You're getting your goods. You need sugar. But I do have a goods train heading your way at points, so you should be fine. Sioux Falls is growing. That is indeed good. What can we use for that? Kansas City and Sioux Falls. I hate to say it, but we have to make it our meat farm. Yeah, that's the really downfall for this, is that we have to do this. Our meat industry, down here in the middle of nowhere. I don't like doing that, I really don't, but again, half these towns are either good or beer or meat. And so that means it allows us to use our farmer here. Let's see, we could do a large signaling station here. And this would go for goods and services that would connect right into the main line if need be. Yeah, we can do that right there. And since we got goods on the direct line, we'll just do this. Like so right there. Like that. And the signals are already in place thanks to our traffic already been placed down. I'll just put our signals down as well, and we should get the meat going. Meat coming from here to Sioux Falls, please. Baker City again.
You can be certain that the reporter will write something nice about you.
I bet he would. The Sioux Falls has now got its stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Is there like no trains list here? Does it mean it? Oh, okay. I have to set up the train to stop at the maintenance stations. I don't think...
I know the problem. Those damned hot water pumps.
It's not the water pumps, dang it. Will you please understand? Let's upgrade you to level 3. You're at level 3. Oh, look. Oh, you bought your... That's no wonder you get all the money coming in. You're using my stuff. You're horrible at making products, I tell you, I swear. We can make this it's a university, increases the points, museum, increases demand. We'll put a university down for this one here, get more research points. We're definitely going to need it. So, suspension. Wheels and axles for carriage make the ride smoother and more affordable for passengers. I will gladly take that. Thank you. I also get this, the collaborations. Get 5% more points in the unit of innovation, which wouldn't be bad either. It's weird. That's weird how that one is. Because that one is a mixed traffic of 60 miles an hour, or express for 60 miles an hour, but only the 100 points. The last one we had for the express was 300, which I have no idea why. Like I said, we're moving down the line here as best we can so we can get the faster engines and keep going. Promoter, you say? Well, Sioux Falls is growing in popularity. Let's be frank ourselves here. Right there. Now, we can set up a Kansas. Oh man, sorry. Kansas needs that. Let's see. I could. In theory, I believe there is a loan. We have enough loan. We could buy a loan for $3 million right off the bat and basically buy out that company from him from here. And he's using that. He's constantly using it. As you can clearly tell, he's using it by transport by train. And that is a good system here by Clark Farm. We could buy that from him, and then he's going to have to pay us. But that's a lot of money for that. I'm not sure if that's even worth it. But we need to connect stations, though, don't we? And you bought that out. So nothing I can do about that. Sark Farm is using those.
A little bit of cheating adds spice to our little game.
Of course it does. It really begs the question where I should go next. Again, I've been focusing on trying to get to the east as best I can. St. Louis would be our next bet, too. I mean, I just have to make sure I don't lose any distance. St. Louis, you're coming with me. After we get St. Louis connected, the next major stop is where we're going to bypass Indianapolis and go right here for a maintenance station. Then it's going to go right into Pittsburgh, past New York, and right into Portland. And that is going to be how we get our passengers. And we're going to have to put 4 dedicated trains on that without fail. But St. Louis will definitely love the added benefit of goods. Especially when you have to make this really roundabout way of making our train lines work. Come back around here to be connected. And then we have to branch off. Oh boy. 10% grade? Are you kidding me? No. That's 6% grade. The nerve. Come on, guys. There's no such thing as that. There we go. That's more like it. Yep, that's what we have to do. Like I said, that is the one thing we could do to screw over the Johnson Company. Is to basically buy out the one farm he's constantly using and basically get so much money from it. Because again, whatever farm he's using that farm like nothing else right now. 2 mil. Oh, it went down in price. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. It was going down. It was 4 million a minute ago. Let's see. Signals. Like that. Right there. And right there. We got that in line. We'll put supply towers. Right there. And then St. Louis will get its maintenance station. What? What's going on here? Locomotive slow due to supplies. Oh, it's just because it had this. It was stuck to getting drinks. It was hard to get. And that one's loaded because of bad conditions. It broke down.
What weighs 50 tons and has no wheels?
Your car? Your cattle trucks? Let's see.
A bargain. I have to snap that up.
Please stop buying all my company. He's got like 10% of my market share. The nerve. Like, I'm costing him $400,000, $450,000 right now to buy a stock. This is at 316. Johnson's there. We can buy more of him. He has 9% of him. As long as we buy 27% of his stock, we're good to go on that front. War breaks out in South Carolina. Ah, nuts. You know, I think I'm done using Tucson as a stopping point for goods, because I'm tired of supporting it. I might just end all the trains with it, because that would save up train space here. I think Tucson, at least in a good sense, is bad right now. Baker City to Tucson is delivering that. At least, I mean, yeah, champion breeding. See, where's the ones that they're going to? Got Miles City. This guy doesn't like each other. Let's see what's going on here. What is wrong with you guys? Governor, engineer? No, I don't. Dang it. Fine, I'll have to use you somewhere else. Let's see, where's a train I've got that can put people on? Let's see, Miles City to Baker City. Union engineer. You're good on that one. I like your 9%. Make you useful. Alright, I think with that, though, I think that's all we can do for today. Not much of expansion today, except for trying to get to our next destination afoot. I say, well, it's 2 hours on our front right now, and I'm going to call it there on our time. We did start at basically around 8:55, 8:57, so we're going to call it here, folks. My time is up. Recalling from what happened today, we expanded to Great Falls and extended up here. We might extend this back down to here so that we can use the junction here as a way to get as a bouncing pad. We also expanded our cattle and goods work here. We got to Sioux Falls, and we also got to St. Louis and Kansas City as a known direct line. Next time we come back into Railway Empire 1, the USA map, we're going to have to cross over, passing Indianapolis, and making a maintenance station here, and then making our ways to Pittsburgh, and past New York, and go right into Portland. And then we can finally start getting passengers from Breaker City all the way to Indianapolis. But that being said, though, probably by next time, we're also going to clear up some goods that are going from Ward logging and stop supporting Tucson. As much as I hate to do that, unfortunately, Tucson's a losing cause on my end, except for passengers right now, and between goods between towns. So, and if she wants to have this town as one of her major harding points, she's going to need to boost up her game, and she's probably going to have to at that point. So, that being said, next time, yeah, we're gonna try to build our way eastward once more, and hope for the best that we get to Portland, Maine, and get that passenger traffic going. Then we will just have to get more stations and more passengers. That's it today. That's all we have to do for the rest of the game is passenger work. So we'll save our game proper, USA full. Like a so. Yes, sir. I'd like to revise that one, please. Thank you. I'll save over twice just because I make sure I'm petty like that. And we'll head to our in-screen theater. And we'll go back here and we'll close out the game. Y'all save will hit. That's we're going that one. All right, man. We are going there. We're going places. Hopefully for the best. That will be the thing. Hopefully get to the next station, St. Louis and maintenance station. We'll be good on that one, folks. Of both sides. Thank you for watching. It was appreciated lurking. If you like what you see, like my voice, the commentary, follow me, subscribe to YouTube channel, subscribe to and follow on Twitch. Follow me on X, Blue Sky, and Discord if you want to. And then we'll get to we'll go from there. Tomorrow will be another round of Open Guesser, the famous Open Guesser, as we try to get to another state. And we're on the cusp of expert, because there are states that are not very populated, and we definitely need to get there. So, yeah. We got Mississippi last time, so hopefully we can get a little bit more, shall we say, of the grandiose states. We still need to get to Florida. We'll get there eventually at one point. But anyway, I'll be for there. And then Friday, we're going to have probably another repeat of Open Guesser. I know I said we're going to have a Let's Play, but I'm going to let the YouTube channel bleed out of the week out for Immortals Phoenix Rising. Finish that off on the channel for scheduled. And then we will get ourselves into the next LP 2 weeks from now. Not this week, but next week we'll do something for Friday. But this Friday, though, I'm going to do a different game of some kind. I'm probably going to play a double round of Open Guesser, because I feel like that is becoming the more popular stream, and everyone loves that. So we're going to be going to Open Guesser pretty soon for a double header this week. So, and then Saturday is a potential Mario Party 2 board with my friends Spennis and Lifelink, continuing on into Horrorland and see what happens there. So look forward to that. Then it'll be that for the week. So also the fact that City Skylines has finished up, so I'm gonna let that game bleed off for now, and then it will be a bit more. We'll have something else on Tuesday, and hope for the best with that. So anyway, that's it for us. Let's go and raid someone today. Who are we raiding? You're on Twitch. We're raiding on Twitch. We can't really raid on YouTube, as sadly as I can't. No one else is live right now that I'm following with? Let's see. Can we find one that's family friendly? Family friendly. So who is live that's family friendly? Dadcraft, he's starting up. No one else is playing the game I'm playing, so let us give. There's a lot of people playing Fortnite for some reason. Oh, there you go. This guy's playing Evil Land 2. A very good game. We'll give this guy the love he deserves. Looks like he is a... Is he English? Looks like he is.
Kind of alarm.
We'll give these guys that. Let's give these guys away. Until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. Take care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Open Guesser. See you guys then. Ta for now, everybody. Have a good night. See you soon. Bye-bye.